You're watching WKYT News at noon.
Good afternoon on your Friday. Glad you're with us on WKYT. It's about 12:30.
When some of us woke up this morning, more snow out there.
Imagine that this winter, huh? And while the snow is back, the big concern now is for bitterly cold weather that is rushing in our way. We have single-digit temperatures, it looks like, tomorrow morning, and the wind will make it feel colder than that. Well, let's begin with WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris on this first alert severe weather day.
And this is part of it. You'll get the first batch moving on out. That is the system that rolled through early this morning. Still trying to push on out of here, but the back edge of that over toward eastern Kentucky. It does move on out in about 2 to 3 hours down in the southeastern zones. Back behind that, those winds will switch over, and you'll start to get those winds coming in from the northwest, pumping in not only some snow showers, but extremely cold temperatures. Tomorrow morning, single digits and teens, but you throw that wind in there, and you're talking about at or below zero tomorrow morning for wind chills. It just won't feel good, I guarantee that. We get into the afternoon on Saturday. It's not so much about the snow on Saturday as it is more about the temperatures. We're going to be at 18 degrees Saturday afternoon. So Saturday's the cold day and mainly dry. Then we jump off into Sunday. That's when things get a little interesting. Watch this, okay? So there's 1 p.m. on Sunday. You'll get a bit of a shot during the day of some snow, but that's not the big snow. And when I say big snow, that's not the widespread snow we're going to be looking for. We head off into the evening, and there's still another shot of some snow moving on through, but really, it's past Sunday. You get off into Monday and look down toward the south coming out of Tennessee. It gets really interesting once you pass into Monday, and I'm really going to take you hour by hour in further detail in just a few minutes.
Well, it does sound interesting, doesn't it?
Interesting's a good word.
Good word, that's right. Other news now. Construction work is being blamed for last month's massive fire at the Bluegrass Stockyards.
The Lexington Fire Department released a report on the cause of that fire this morning. The fire destroyed the stockyards and damaged or destroyed 5 other businesses as well.
And WKYT's Caitlin Sentner is live at the scene with more on the report that's just out. Our top story now at 12:30. Caitlin?
It was a windy day when the Bluegrass Stockyards caught fire. Lexington preliminary investigation is ruling it an accident, but they're saying the wind really set up for the perfect storm. Now, the fire spread and many businesses lost everything. One business, essentially untouched, sits right across the street. They were working when Bluegrass Stockyards went up in flames, and they don't know how or why their business survived, but they say they saw everything. Construction workers had been working on the roof of Bluegrass Stockyards for a couple of weeks, according to Bailey & Sons. We know from fire officials today it was a circular saw to cut metal roofing that started the fire. Bailey & Sons officials say knowing this information doesn't really change anything.
The devastation's already been caused. I mean, because it was an accident doesn't change the outcome of it. I mean, it was a windy day. Someone should have knew better, but because of one mistake, a lot of people suffered.
Now, firefighters aren't completely finished with their investigation. They need to cross their T's and dot their I's, but Bailey & Sons officials say their neighbors are just trying to figure out how to move on. Live in Lexington, Caitlin Sentner, WKYT.
We've reached out to Bluegrass Stockyards for comment, but we haven't heard back yet. And back to the weather now. Most of today's snow is falling to our south.
School is out in both Whitley County and the Williamsburg Independent System today because of the weather. This is one of several snow days they've already had and been dealing with over the winter. As WKYT's Mike Linden shows us now, one of those districts says they can't afford to have many more.
While the snow has settled down in most central Kentucky locations, it certainly hasn't stopped here in Whitley County. While the snow has been coming down since early this morning, main road conditions aren't too bad. Whitley County schools and Williamsburg Independent schools are closed today. Right now, snow is light and fluffy, but any melted snow on roads may freeze overnight as temperatures plummet. Williamsburg City School District officials say they've lost 8 days to snow this season and can't afford to lose many more.
Last year, February was a very snowy month. And of course, this February is looking to be one as well. So we're hoping that we can get through this next system and get thawed out and get back in here as quick as we can.
While Monday is still several days away, officials say they'll be watching the forecast this weekend closely because once again, it might look like school could be closed on Monday. In Whitley County, Mike Linden, WKYT.
It just looks cold down there right now for sure. And while he did not want to go on camera, Whitley County School Superintendent Scott Paul says at the next board meeting, he's going to propose taking away 3 of the 5 days set aside for spring break as makeup days. So there you go. Even some controversy in the way they have to do all of this now. Well, investigators think the cold weather played a role in the death of a man in Lexington. 22-year-old Justin Adams was found unconscious behind the Taco Bell on Nicholasville Road last night. He was rushed to UK Hospital where he died. The state medical examiner will conduct an autopsy on Adams today in Frankfort.
Lexington police have arrested a man they say used a position of trust, special trust in a church to have sex with a juvenile. Tony Sassnet is charged with 5 counts of rape and prohibited use of an electronic communication system. Investigators say Sassnet requested nude photos of a girl and had sex with her 5 times. He was listed as a brother with the Greater Faith Apostolic Church, but the church says he's no longer a member. A man wanted for attacking a state trooper has been caught in eastern Kentucky. Martin County Sheriff's deputies arrested 30-year-old Justin Patterson after a foot chase last night. Police say Martin attacked a West Virginia state trooper after a traffic stop in Charleston, West Virginia last June. Patterson is in jail on a fugitive from justice warrant, as well as fleeing and evading charges.
We're staying on top of this story. Fire has destroyed a popular southern Kentucky restaurant, and fire crews are still there. The first fire at Lee's Famous Recipe in London started about 9:30 last night. The roof collapsed during the fire. Firefighters were called back when flames reappeared this morning. Customers say that restaurant is going to be missed.
I always like their gizzards and livers, so that's what I mainly eat when I eat there. And they usually have a buffet there. You can go there and eat all you want during lunch.
The restaurant was closed when the fire started and no one was inside. A stomach ache helped a family escape from an early morning house fire today. The fire happened at a duplex on Township Square in Lawrenceburg. Firefighters say a child woke up his mother because he didn't feel well, and that's when they discovered the fire. The Red Cross is helping them find a place to stay for now. The Anderson News reports firefighters say an electrical shortage in the attic caused the fire.
The National Corvette Museum opened a new exhibit today. It's the 2nd anniversary of that sinkhole that opened up at the museum in Bowling Green. The hole swallowed 8 historic Corvettes. The room is now restored and all 8 cars are back on display. The floor also features an outline of where the ground actually caved in.
Strange sort of anniversary, but they made the best of it there. Well, the reason more women are opting for genetic testing for breast cancer.
And how a common condition can play a role in fertility. Those stories next in Better Living.
And we're looking across the way for the Sunday into Monday time frame. That's when a system comes barreling our direction. I just looked at some new weather model data. I'm going to get you updated on that, show you what you can expect coming up.
More real news every morning.
Intelligence services are on alert this morning.
If you had one concern about where the market is today, what would it be?
How do you get the confidence back of the American people?
That's our promise to you.
It is a story you'll see only on CBS This Morning.
See for yourself on CBS This Morning.
When big news breaks, be the first to know. Download the WKYT News app and turn on push alerts. Breaking news at your fingertips when you need to know what's going on.
The treasure folks are loving is the ocean's greatest haul. McDonald's Filet-O-Fish, the most golden of them all.
Right now, get 2 flaky Filet-O-Fish sandwiches for just $5.
When I'm lucky enough to meet you out in public, the question I'm most often asked is, what is Emma up to? So let me tell you. As usual, she stays busy investigating accident scenes, sniffing out evidence, and solving cases. But recently, she became a big sister. Meet Molly. Emma loves Molly. She doesn't know if she's her kid's sister or daughter. Unfortunately, she sometimes thinks she's the baby. When you write Emma, she'll write you back. Morgan & Morgan, for our dogs.
Think for a moment. You don't think twice about having your eyes tested, but what about your hearing? Hi, I'm Marcia Mattingly. At Beltone, we've helped thousands of people lead richer, fuller lives by showing them that they can hear the way they should. At Beltone, a free hearing test can determine if you need hearing help. Call now. You have everything to gain. 50 years and 3 generations serving the tri-state with the most trusted name in hearing aids, Beltone.
Kentucky Lottery jackpot sequence has been initiated. Prepare for current jackpot amount.
Saturday's Powerball jackpot is $176 million.
It's this weekend, the monthly show at 8th and Schoolhouse Antiques this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's your chance to shop room after room of quality antiques and collectibles from over 70 dealers. This weekend at 8th and Schoolhouse Antiques on Richmond Road, a mile past I-75.
Get WKYT news and weather updates on Mix 94.5.
These gray skies, you could shake them up, you could
Wake up with a hot McCafe coffee starting at only $1.
Have something that needs investigating? Email us or call the WKYT Investigates tip line.
We picked up about a coating to 1 inch down in the far southern zones. And you know what? Even some isolated spots right around 2 inches. Around here in the bluegrass, northbound, westbound, we didn't really see that much. There were isolated spots of light accumulation. But really the focus has been southbound and over toward the southeast. That's where we're still holding on to some snow. I would say Jenkins, Whitesburg, go down 119, Pine Mountain, work your way back toward Pikeville and Phelps. Those are areas that could still pick up a good coating to maybe an inch adding on to what you already had. Another hour to an hour and a half and that will be long gone. And then we'll call it quits for a few hours. Then off toward the evening and night, here comes some more snow. Temperatures are in the upper 20s to around 30 degrees. Look at that 32-degree reading showing up there in Mount Sterling. A couple of us will actually reach that, but for the most part we'll stay just below that. We go off into the night and into tomorrow morning. Watch this. Temperatures really fall off the map. Once the systems move through, the system we have now, moves through, the winds out of the northwest really crank up, and so it would drop our temperatures to single digits and teens, but you throw that wind in there, and you're talking about -5 in Lexington, Richmond, Bluegrass, southbound. It doesn't matter where you go, it's going to be extremely cold. Then you hit the afternoon, and still toward the afternoon, you finally get above 0. But this is your wind chill. This is not your temperature. It's just going to be a really cold day. Let's talk about this big storm system that all of you want to know about. Recent weather data suggests still what I've been leaning toward the past couple of days is more chances at snow as opposed to rain. However, still that wintry mix is going to be involved. Now this actually in the couple of model runs has started to move southbound just a bit. And when it moves south, what it does is it takes that warm air and also that rain along with it and leaves us with just snow. Now how much snow are we expecting? As of right now, I don't expect a lot of snow with this one, okay? Because it's just pretty far south as of right now. We'll see. That's definitely subject to change, and we'll see how that changes for the weekend. But yeah, the wraparound moisture there on Tuesday, still looking like snow. So I would lean more towards snow than anything else, but all in all, like we always say, it's essential to watch the track of this low pressure system, see if it goes a little bit north or a little bit south, but all ice. And all these weather models past couple of days, been trying to push it south just a bit, and that's what we're seeing with the new data too. That's going to be Monday into Tuesday. So Sunday and Tuesday, those are snow chances, but Monday we could have a mix. It's really something just keep a close eye on as we head into your weekend. Next week, look at that, guys. 38 degrees on Thursday. I promised you this the past couple of days that we're going to have temperatures above 32 degrees and actually pretty mild in here. We're going to get that, okay? I put my bottom dollar on it, okay, at least toward next weekend. It's still ways away. But
remember,
it'll be more than past time by then.
Yeah,
with all
everybody
this
will be ready
have
for
to
it.
deal with. Thank you very much, Micah. The role that asthma plays in fertility and what new data shows about young women and breast cancer.
Chris Martinez has details in this Better Living report.
Researchers in Boston report genetic testing is up among young women with breast cancer. A new study finds 87% of patients under 40 get tested for BRCA mutations after diagnosis. Doctors say more women may be aware of genetic risks following actress Angelina Jolie's double mastectomy. Asthma may play a role in women with fertility problems. That's according to European researchers. They found women with asthma took longer to get pregnant and were more than 20% less likely to have a successful conception. And researchers say beware how much iron you take. London scientists found even standard treatments triggered DNA damage within minutes. They say check with your doctor about the best dosage. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Chris Martinez, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Well, what should you know about the Zika virus?
How to protect yourself and your family after the break on WKYT.
Now, affording a beautiful smile has been, well, sketchy. Doctors Durbin, Walks, and Garner are offering an unheard of offer. No down payment and only $175 for 24 months on orthodontic treatment. Learn more at clearchoicesmile.com.
I'm Alex Trebek. If you're age 50 to 85, I have an important message about security. Write down the number on your screen so you can call when I finish. The lock I want to talk to you about isn't the one on your door. This is a lock for your life insurance, a rate lock that guarantees your rate can never go up at any time for any reason. But be careful. Many policies you see do not have one. But you can get a lifetime rate lock through the Colonial Penn program. Call this number to learn more. This plan was designed with a rate lock for people on a fixed income who want affordable life insurance that's simple to get. Coverage options for just $9.95 a month, less than 35 cents a day. Act now, and your rate will be locked in for life. It will never increase. Guaranteed. This is lifelong coverage that can never be canceled as long as you pay your premiums. Guaranteed. And your acceptance is guaranteed, with no health questions. You cannot be turned down because of your health. Call for your information kit and read about this rate lock for yourself. You'll also get a free gift with great information. Both are free, with no obligation. Don't miss out. Call for information, then decide. Read about the 30-day 100% money-back guarantee. Don't wait. Call this number now.
Call 1-800-440-4200 for your free information and a free gift. There's no obligation. That's 1-800-440-4200. Or visit us online at colonialpenn.com. That number again is 1-800-440-4200. 1-800-440-4200. Call now.
The final rounds of the Jeopardy College Championship are here.
Welcome to Excitement Headquarters.
They're playing for school pride and $100 grand. The Jeopardy College Championship final rounds.
Jeopardy! Tonight at 7:30 on WKYT.
Welcome back. Great to have you with us here on WKYT. If you have watched the news at all lately, you've likely heard about the Zika virus that's been spread through mosquitoes. It's news that a lot of people has them on edge. A lot of talk about it.
Absolutely. And Jessica Cobb, Communicable Disease Manager at the Lexington-Fayette County Health Department, is here to tell us more about it. Thank you very much for coming in.
Well, thanks for having me here today. I appreciate the opportunity.
Well, thank you. What is the Zika virus, really?
Well, the Zika virus is a virus that's obviously transmitted by the bite of mosquitoes, and it's currently being transmitted in different countries that, are along the along Mexico, kind of down in Central America. There's no cases transmitted in the United States yet, but people who have traveled to regions where Zika's present have brought it back to the United States. So it's something that we're concerned about, and just kind of taking the opportunity to be proactive with our mosquito control planning, because it's only a matter of time before that virus would be able to be transmitted by mosquitoes within the United States.
So it certainly does give us a little bit of time, though, to get ready for this and educate people about what it actually is. If we were having this in the state, what are the symptoms? What are people going to see?
Well, it's very nondescript symptoms, and only about 1 in 5 people actually shows symptoms, so there wouldn't be a whole lot of sickness, but sudden onset of fever, a rash, joint pain, and they said pink eye, conjunctivitis. Those are some things to look for, but really you can't really count on that to know.
Yeah. All right, so if you want to avoid having the problem in the first place, mosquitoes, the mosquito abatement. How do you do that? How do you keep it from happening?
Well, there's lots of things you can do to prevent from being bitten by mosquitoes. Some things are to, avoid key peak mosquito activity times, and then also, wear long sleeves when you're going outside, use repellents, and eliminate any standing water around your home. And some things that our program is doing to be proactive are to look at areas where we've had a lot of complaints, because obviously there's a lot of mosquito activity there, and trying to make sure that we're out, being proactive about eliminating standing water and treating any water that we can with a chemical called a larvicide, which can prevent mosquitoes from emerging from that water.
When you talk about using repellent, I think some people are a little shy about using that because there have been in the past warnings that some are not as safe as others. Is there a safe repellent to use?
Well, you've got to read the label on any one that you would potentially use, because some are not recommended for children, young children especially, so you've got to be careful about that. And, if you find that the repellent's not working, the best thing to do is maybe move the party inside then.
Right, might come to that.
Yeah.
All right, LexingtonHealthDepartment.org is the website where you have more information about it, and of course where people can direct their questions. And we thank you for coming in.
All right, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
A deserving couple will receive the wedding of their dreams.
Details about the Joyful Day giveaway next on WKYT.
This President's Day, it's all about choices at the Burke Furniture President's Day sale. Get the special order bedroom you want in 21 days with Von Bassett Furniture.
That's incredible!
It's all at the Burke Furniture President's Day sale, going on now.
Oh, I hope we have a buyer for the house.
Me too. What are the neighbors doing here?
Bill! Hey!
Hey!
Come in! I didn't know your home Wi-Fi could stream so many devices at the same time.
Dad, it's Time Warner Cable Internet. Crazy fast.
Dad, you can get Wi-Fi all over this place.
Cool.
Make your home as connected as possible. Get internet with unlimited data starting at $14.99 per month and ask about free installation. Call 1-855-1TWC.
Wouldn't it be great to know what your car payment will be before you visit the dealership?
Thanks to Your Deal, Your Way, now available exclusively at paulmillermazda.com, you can pick your payment and negotiate the best price for your new Mazda.
This is the easy, convenient, and private way to get your deal your way.
Visit paulmillermazda.com to get the deal you love online.
Your deal, your way.
Points, click, save. paulmillermazda.com.
Are you happy with your bathroom? I wasn't. I thought I didn't have the money until I learned about Bathfitter. Bathfitter puts a new bathtub right over your old one. Isn't that amazing? Bathfitter will measure and install right over your existing tub. And only Bathfitter has seamless walls, which guarantees a watertight fit. Plus, they do it all in just one day. That's my favorite part. Book a free consultation and find out for yourself. Call today or learn more at bathfitternow.com.
This President's Day, it's all about choices at the Burke Furniture President's Day sale. Get the special order bedroom you want in 21 days with Von Bassett Furniture.
That's incredible!
It's all at the Burke Furniture President's Day sale, going on now.
Stay connected to the news that matters to you. WKYT.
Welcome back in. Great to have you along with us here on WKYT. And a team of Kentucky wedding vendors is spreading the love this Valentine's season. One deserving couple will receive a dream wedding that may not otherwise have been possible.
We're joined now by Elizabeth Cox and Ty McBrayer with Twirl and the Meant to Be Boutique to tell us more about the Joyful Day giveaway. So glad you all are in here.
Thank you for having us.
Well, this sounds exciting. You're talking about somebody probably planning a wedding for maybe around this time next year, right? So how does this all work, and what is the giveaway about?
Go ahead.
Okay. So the giveaway started just, obviously, we're in the wedding industry, so our life is about celebrating marriage for people and rejoicing with them in that. But we get, sometimes life happens, and it's not always easy to plan a wedding or to make it happen, even if you want it to. So this just kind of started out of place of, we want to make this happen for people that it may not be able to happen for, whether that's financial burdens, a health diagnosis, a deployment, whatever it may be, just the hardship in life that makes it not possible to do a wedding. So we brainstormed, and quickly a team of vendors just came in and we're like, we'll do this with you. So I don't know.
So it's a way of really sharing that joyful experience with people who might not have it.
Exactly.
So who is eligible for this? Who could win this?
Anyone is eligible to apply. We want them to be in the mindset of getting married, but we want to hear their stories. We want to hear about why they feel like they're a deserving couple. And if someone feels like they want to nominate someone, then we definitely welcome that and want them to step up and tell us why they are a deserving couple.
And you're going to start accepting those entries Valentine's Day,
yes.
right? Yeah?
Yes. What better day to start spreading the love than Valentine's Day? And we thought that was the perfect kickoff for this giveaway.
Do you look forward to reading those entries?
Yes, we are really very excited about seeing our inboxes filled with those entries and just hearing why these couples want to experience a wedding and why other people feel like they're deserving of it.
And so the date of the actual wedding will be November 6th, but get the applications in starting on Sunday. That's really great.
Yes.
And we have a website, joyfuldaygiveaway.com.
Yes.
All right.
There
Wonderful.
it is. All right.
Thank you so much.
Well, I'm sure you have some...
And happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm sure you have some interesting entries on the way.
Yes.
Let's check weather before we go. Could be an interesting weekend, Micah.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I think later on this evening, off into the night, that's when we're going to see some more snow. It's very light, won't be that high of an impact. Tomorrow morning, it's the wind chills. They're going to be below zero. That's what's going to be so cold. And then Sunday, Valentine's Day, guys, remember, it's going to be snowing on Valentine's Day. Making those plans, keep that in mind. And then Monday into Tuesday, Chris Bailey, he'll be in here at 4 p.m. He's going to get you updated on that.
Okay, thank you so much. We appreciate you joining us for WKYT News at noon.
We hope you have a great day and a wonderful weekend ahead.